Hello again, Micaela with another silly song. This is a great old silly song with a super fun hand jive, and you'll want to do this one sitting down for the sake of the hand jive. This song is called Michael Finnegan. There's an Irish sort of name, so I wore green today as though it were St. Patrick's Day. We'll learn the song by echoing one color at a time. And there's one part that's a little silly, and we'll talk about that when we get to it. When it's my turn to sing, I'll point to myself. When it's your turn to sing, I'll point to you. And how about we add some silly motions, but we'll change those and do the hand jive later. Are you ready? Blue words first. Me first. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. Your turn. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. My turn. When it's your turn, I'll sing quieter. See if you can sing louder than me. Me first. Red words. He had whiskers on his chin again. He had whiskers on his chin again. Now we just changed the word chin into chin again, and that's so that it would rhyme with Finnegan. That's the ridiculous part. Do you know what color words are next? The green words. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Now me on the orange words. Poor old Michael Finnegan. Poor old Michael Finnegan. And finally, I think it's purple. Yeah, purple words on the bottom. Begin again. Begin again. Let's do 2 or 3 colors at a time. I'll do the first 2 colors and then you. And then I'll do green, orange, purple, and then you. This will be the last time we echo the song. Me first. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. Your turn. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. Now me. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan. Begin again. Your turn. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan. Begin again. So you saw that begin again rhymes with Finnegan and back in again. So we have rhyming at the end of every single line. Are you ready to sing the whole song? This might be we'll do it 2 times, and this might be the last times we do it with these motions. Then we'll add the hand jive. We'll do it slow and then medium fast. We're changing the tempos. Here we go. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan. Begin again. Here we go again. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan. Begin again. How did you do? Now, if you think about it, this song doesn't make very much sense. And I've heard lots of different versions. This is the version that I learned when I was younger. I've heard a version where he shaved them off, but they blew back in, like they blew back onto his face. And this version, it still doesn't make very much sense because almost every man I know who shaves, the beard comes back. But maybe on Michael, the beard comes back really fast, like instantly, boom, he has another beard. So it doesn't make very much sense. I used a word that I'm not sure you know a few minutes ago. That's the word tempo. In music, tempo is fast and slow. When you say that, it almost makes a rhyme. Tempo is fast and slow. We're going to change the tempo on this song. We're going to start slow and get faster and faster and faster. But first, let's learn the hand jive. The hand jive looks really complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. Everything we do with our hands is down, up, down, up. That pattern. Down, up, down, up. So first we go pat, clap, pat, clap. Let's try that. Ready, go. Pat, clap, pat, clap. Now take one hand, and it doesn't matter which hand, and hold it over your leg on this side. That should be your right leg. And make it nice and stiff, real firm there. And then your other hand goes in between, and it goes down, up, which is still down, up, down, up. Okay, try that. Here you go. Down, up, down, up. Now, before we do the other side, we do our pat claps again. Pat, clap, pat, clap. And now we do down ups on this leg. Here you go. Down, up, down, up. Let's put it all together. Pat, clap, down, up, pat, clap, down, up, Very good. And we keep doing that until we get to his name at the end. When we get to his name at the end, it'll be poor old Michael Finnegan. In fact, I think it's a pat clap start. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. So those 2 times at the end, we have a double pat. Just kind of an extra little thing. Let's do that part, starting with the orange words. Here we go. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. Do you want to try the whole thing? Let's do it all the way through. We're going to start really slow. So the pat claps will be easy. You just copy me and be my mirror. And it's going to get faster and 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 faster. Our tempo is getting faster. Here we go. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan. One more time. Begin again. I know a man named Michael Finnegan. He had whiskers on his chin again. He shaved them off, but they grew back in again. Poor old Michael Finnegan. Don't begin again. I hope you had fun. I know I had fun. Bye.